What up, guys? Can you guys hear me? I don't know. I got the when I hit live, this thing popped up that I've never seen before. So we're gonna hit Mel up real quick. Can you guys see me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. It says interview off.
Okay, what's happening?
It says interview off. Turn on interview using the switch above. That's never popped up, but I just got a thumbs up, so I think they can hear me. I just wanted to double check before I got started. But what? Why is that popping up?
Interview mode should only be if you have like the
Brian
updated
says.
version.
So I guess everything's good. I got a thumbs up from Brian. All good. All right, everybody can hear me. I'm just gonna click it off. I thought maybe it was off. All right. Peace out. All right, what up? I'm glad you guys can hear me. That never happened before, and I was like, and when I was setting up tonight, I was trying to add those little results in, and I like clicked something, and it messed up the whole screen. So I was like, dude, I must have messed something up. That's the only reason I was like, something's jacked. But hey, all good. Hey, how's everybody been? How's everybody's week? Everything going? Oh, let me move the mic over. That might help too, huh? There we go. How's everybody's week been? Everybody doing good? What up? All right, let's see who's up in here. We got Deegs is back. What up, little Deegs? We got Adam. What up? What up? Go Russia. It says, let's see. We got Monroe. We got Brian. What up? What up? Forkner, broken collarbone. Dang, I was going to ask you guys if anybody knew what happened to him. That is a serious bummer, dude. What a bummer. We're going to talk about that a little bit tonight, but man, that sucks, dude. I didn't know he got hurt. It kind of looked like it, but I obviously wasn't 100% sure, but that sucks, dude. What a bummer. He does seriously have a lot of bad luck huh? And he looked like he was off to a good start this year, so man. We got Chris. We got Eric D. Tuning in from the academy. What up? What up? Chris P. Yo, yo. Kenny Gust. What up, brother? All right, we got Twitch. 772. Sounds fine. Perfect. All right, I'm glad. All right, Mel's on here. Squirrels. Yes, I am squirrely. Where's Big Feist at, dude? Skipping out of here. I don't even see him in the chat, dude. I see how it is. You probably forgot. Maybe I should text him and say, get in the chat, dude. He's probably laying on the couch watching TV. Eli versus Anderson. Yes, we're going to talk about that too. So Brian's got in some solid laps yesterday. Here he is. I'm here. Just checking fights, making sure he ain't skipping, dude. Yeah, so I saw that. I saw Brian's post. I saw your GoPro. I was watching the laps. Look good, dude. And was that at the Thomas Kimberly's track? I was guessing that's where that was. Or was that something different? Looked good, though. Feeling it. Making me jealous that I haven't got the ride here in the Midwest yet. But, hey, spring is right around the corner. Warm weather's here this week. It's actually really nice. So, glad to be ready to ride here really quick. What's Mel laughing at here? A good summer, Australia. Yeah, so Kenny over in Australia, you guys are wrapping up summer though, huh? Because we're backwards. So Kenny's getting ready to dive into some winter, and we're about to come out of it. That's a different place. Misfits MX, solid turn track, couple of jumps. All right, I was just assuming it was Thomas Kimberly, so I have to look that one up. Wait, move more to... Oh, my gosh. She's always on me about where I'm centered. Nobody cares but you. All right, hey, what's going down this week for us here? Let's see. I always jot things down so I forget stuff. This week here, we had a good week. Like I said, it's getting warm here in the Midwest. Other than that, what has happened? I can't even read my own handwriting. Dude, me and Mel we looked at trailers first time. So basically, the whole reason why, because obviously people have been wondering, like, hey, what are you guys doing? You're selling your house, living in a trailer. We went and looked at trailers, so fifth wheels, because obviously you guys all know we're looking for land. And obviously, if we bought land, we would have to build a place to live. So we looked at trailers because that potentially could be a middle ground or in between state if we decide to purchase just raw land and build a house. We have to live somewhere. So we went and looked at fifth wheel trailers the other day, and they're really nice. So could be an option if we find land. And if that's the case, if we get one of those, that would open up the door for us to be in California during the winters. So it's another reason why we're interested in having a fifth wheel. I'm looking at an investment. I'll tell you like this. A fifth wheel trailer is really a liability because most of the time, if you buy a fifth wheel trailer, you're going to pay the insurance, and you're going to have to store it unless you got land to park it on. So that costs you money. So if you buy something and it costs you money, it's a liability. It's not an investment or an asset, or how you want to look at it. Or they're both an asset. Assets make you money. Liabilities cost you money. I would look at the trailer as I'm going to turn that liability into an asset and make me money, because I would use it 3 months of the year in California and produce income off of it because I can coach every day of the week down there at any track that I want to. So that's kind of how I'm looking at it. Not necessarily like, hey, I want to go spend money on a trailer that's just going to cost me money. I'm looking at it like, hey, if I buy this trailer, I can make money. And in the meantime, here in the Midwest, if we didn't find a house that we could just rehab and move into and build a track, and we decided to build a house, we can live in that in the meantime. So went and looked at those, and the reason why we had to go look, because the deal is, say if that is the direction we go and it takes a year to build a house, Mel's got to stay in that thing for a year. I'm not worried about it. I could probably sleep in a tent for a year. I don't care. I'm super, been on the roads. Me and Big Feist been traveling since I was a kid. We used to sleep in the back of pickup trucks at the races. We slept in box vans, no air conditioned, sweating to death. Like, we've done it all. So I'm like, those things are like luxury hotels these days. So to me, I'm like, dude, I'm chilling in this thing. So I know I could probably last in that thing for a year. But for Mel, we wanted her to go look and get a feel for it. And she's cool with it. So she's like, they're pretty nice these days. So I think she doesn't have a problem going that direction. If that's the way it goes, we don't know. We're just in prayer. Like, honestly, I'm more like, Lord, like, it's probably easier and faster to just buy a house, rehab it, move in, build the track, be done, right? But we've been looking a long time, can't find what is working for us. That's why we're like, hey, maybe we need to just consider building. But we all know, cost of building. Y'all clowning the beanie? Yo, I'm all in black. I look like a floating head tonight. But whatever. But anyway, and we went over to, obviously, we get a fifth wheel. I have a half-ton truck. There we go with the light. Weekly light issues. We would need a 1-ton truck, a big truck. So we went by Chevy and GMC to see. That's too bright. And dude, they had 3 trucks on the lot. They ain't got nothing, dude. And it's like a 4-month wait. So that was pretty funny. And we went on a Sunday. I didn't realize. Actually, we went to Chevy on Saturday, right? Because we did get to talk to the guy. Man, we did get to talk to the dude at the Chevy dealership, but the GMC, we showed up yesterday and they're closed. I like go and open the door. I'm like, what the heck, dude? Dude, California, they're open on the weekends. I never realized. I guess I haven't bought a car since I lived in California. You can't, the Midwest, you guys close on Sunday for selling cars. You guys are losing sales, dude. But I guess when you got nothing to sell, you might as well shut the doors, because you had 3 trucks on the lot. And none of them were the truck we wanted. We need the 350, get the big dog, pull the trailer. But anyway, so that's what we did this past week. And also we got the keys to an investment property that we had purchased. So we're excited about that. We get to start the rehab this month. So we're excited to I like projects. So I got this whole month I'm going to be working there, getting the projects going, getting that all ready. So looking forward to that. So that's exciting. Mel's got Mel in the mix. She's out there picking out paint colors today and figuring out how she wants to do it. So she's all excited. So we love real estate. I learned that from Big Feist. Big Feist was a builder, built all the houses we grew up in, made money in real estate, always had rental properties, still has some. And I got into that towards the end of when I was in California, started with flipping homes, and then we got into rental homes. And I like projects. I like fixing stuff up, making things nice. And so I got a little project. Looking forward to that, making a nice little home for somebody to rent. So we're stoked on that. Other than that, I need to get your guys' opinion on something, because I don't know if you guys ever, have any of you guys try to buy any gear or get anything from any of the moto companies right now. Everything is out of stock. I've been trying to get a helmet from Fox If you haven't noticed, probably guys noticed, I've been wearing the same helmet for 2 years, and every time I try to get a new helmet, they're always sold out of my size. So whenever a new Fox helmet comes out, they sell out. So I don't check the site enough to catch it. I don't know. They need to set up alerts because every time I look, I wear a medium. They're sold out. So I haven't been able to get a new helmet forever. And then same thing. Every time I go to order gear, I get on the Shift site. There's nothing in stock. It's all sold out. And I feel like it's just the time we're living in. There's low supply, high demand on no matter what you want. Lumber, cars, trucks, everything. But so I was like, man, I want to kind of switch it up. And I've been rocking the same looking bike for 2 years now. I've been in the same helmet, same colorways. Like, you guys know my colors: black, red, and white. That's my colors. And they've probably been my colors for a long time. What I wear black the most. I throw a little white in the mix, but always got on red hat, white shoes, black clothes. It's kind of always my deal. My bike looks the same. Truck, all my vehicles have been black or white, black Harley, all the same stuff. But I'm thinking, like, man, maybe I'm going to switch it up and do something different this year. Get a new look. And because I was like, all right, what gear is available at Shift? And I kind of started going through the website and seeing what was available. And then my little things started to turn in my brain. So before we jump in, talk about Supercross, and then jump in and do the live Q&A, let you guys help me out. And let me get some feedback from the Moto Monday crew. And, let's see what you guys think. So this is what I'm thinking. I was thinking about changing. My bike's been white, black, and red, right? It's been all white Husky. Didn't really change the Husky color. And then threw into a little bit of black with the red accents. Red number plates. I always wear the red gloves. I got a little bit of red in my helmet, red boots. Kind of been my deal, right? You guys see it. So what about switching it up? I was just laughing at Adam. What happened to LBC? That went out a long time ago. What was the dude's name that owned that? Mike Russell. Mike Russell? Yeah, Mike Russell, I think was his name. I still saw him around in Cali. He's around. I just think the company went out of business. Like, that whole baggy stuff just went out. But he's still floating around Huntington. Anyway, so I was thinking about switching the whole bike and coming up with a new look for 2022. And I obviously had this idea about maybe a month ago, and I emailed my graphic guy and said, hey, what about this? I want to maybe change my bike to this, maybe do this, do that. Can you send me some mock-ups and let me know what you think? And I didn't hear back from the dude until today. Like, right before I sat down to do the show, I opened on my phone, saw an email, and it was actually the mock-up of the graphics of what I was thinking. And I was like, shoot, all right, let me see what the boys think. So what do you guys think of switching it up and doing, like, you guys know I love to hunt. That's kind of where I got the idea. Last year I bought a cooler, and I picked out like this. It's kind of like the Desert Storm, like sand color. And you see that like on a new truck. I think Tundra has that color. I think I've seen it on Tacomas. Anyway, it's like that sand, Desert Storm sand. What about making the whole bike like a Desert Storm sand? And then I was thinking about keeping the same graphic kit that I had, but then instead of having the red accents like I always did, put the Hunter Orange in the game, switch my boots and my gloves. Well, I was thinking about having all black gear, black helmet, black gear, Hunter Orange gloves with Hunter Orange number plates, and then with a little bit of the Hunter Orange in my boots. Or I could wear all black boots, either way. But Fox has both. So let me show you what I'm thinking so you guys can put a visual to it. And then give me some feedback. Say, hey, what do you think? You liking it? All right, so this would be the kit color, or the plastic color. So it's that Desert Storm. You guys seen this color? I've seen it on, like I said, I've seen it on Tacomas. This is the color of my cooler. I feel like it's a popular color now, right? So that would be the bike, Desert Storm. This would be the kit. And maybe I need to pull this up over here. Can you guys? All right, where'd that go? I don't know why I did that. Well, I'm going to just hide my face and blow this up so you guys can see it big. So check this out. What do you think? And this is the first, and obviously he put the red plates on here, which I told him to. I'm like, yo, mock up one with red plates and then do one with the Hunter Orange, because I didn't know if the Hunter Orange would really, I didn't know. I'm testing things. So this is the first look. Got this, like I said, 30 minutes before I sat down to do the show. I might tweak a couple things. I might have them change the R from X on the forks and the Dunlap to white, maybe on the swing arm. I'm thinking about removing the mark on the swing arm and making that an American flag. maybe the mark on the shroud, on the tank, making that white. But then overall, it's still going to be the same kit. So that's one option. But my real, I'm just going to take this one down for a second, because this is the look I really want. I was thinking about changing everything, and I got black. And I don't know if he made these bright enough. I think there may be still a hint too red for what I'm thinking, but I'm going for Hunter Orange. And the reason why I'm going for that, because I'm going to show you the kit I was thinking. So picture all black gear, all black shift with Hunter Orange boot accents and gloves. Can you see the gloves I would go with? And then, why is this not showing through? I'm just going to hide so you guys can see this. What do you guys think? And I have this same color spy goggle. All black with the orange accents now, Hunter Orange. And I'm thinking about doing a custom seat cover that would probably have black siding, but the middle of it would actually be like a camo print. And then my stripes, like picture, I don't know if you guys remember the seat I got on right now, but it basically has, I think it has white sides, a black middle, and then it has a couple black stripes and then 2 red stripes. I'd basically go black sides, camo seat with the orange stripes. So what do you guys think? You feeling it? You like the tan? Chris is feeling it. See, Brian is saying it looks sick too. I'm feeling it. I was like, yo, I'm just ready to mix it up, change it. All right, so wait, we got to give everybody a chance. No orange. He says, I have a KTM. I'm trying to get rid of it. So Hunt's saying no orange. That's funny, because I wondered if I would change. Like, say if I did go orange, I wonder if everyone would think I was on a KTM, because they basically look the same minus the plastic. So I'm like, all right, if I did this, people are going to probably think I'm on a KTM. I was like, so, hey, anybody else got some feedback? All right, could be Eric D saying pretty good sick. Adam saying maybe. Yeah, you never know. Let's see, tan would be 6. Orange. Oh, wait. I would switch the orange to a forest green. So Chris Peace go green. So green number plates. See, the only reason it might be tough is because I don't know what gear I'd match with that. Unless I just wore all black gear, period. I was trying to still kind of change the red out that I normally rock. Like I always have on red gloves, red boots a lot. That sand color with the the sand color with a touch of, what is this color right here? Touch of what? In the places would be lit. I need to look this color up. Wasn't crazy about the orange until you sent it. Looks pretty dope. Yeah, I'm thinking it might work. I trust me, that's why you kind of put it all up and lets people see. So what I might have him do is, and did you notice he didn't put no white in the numbers? What do you guys think about that? Let me pull this down. Let me get this out of the way, because that I was like, and the reason why I think he did that, like if you look at my bike right now, it's all white with white numbers. So I think he was thinking, well, let me just make one, the original one that he mocked up, with the red, so he has the white. So what do you guys think on that? Do you think I should do the white numbers even with the orange background, or do you think it looks kind of sick with the tan numbers? Because I didn't even ask him to do that. He did that on his own, and I was kind of like, wait, did he forget to put the white in there? And then I thought about it, and I'm like, you know what? And the reason why, because here, let me grab this. I was just putting a set of graphics on today, and just to give you guys an idea. Oh wait, now you can't see because I got too many screens in the way. Oh wait, lost that one. Here, I can take some of these down. You guys get the idea. And the reason why I think he did that tan one, hold on, is because if you look at this, wait, why is this always so hard when there's crap in your way? Here's my, I was just doing this today. So think this is my bike I ride now. Wait, which way I gotta go? This way. So white plastic, white numbers. So I think that's why he did that tan. And I didn't even catch that until I walked up into the office and looked down at my plastic laying on the floor, and I'm like, that's probably why he did that. So what's your thoughts? Do you think the tan numbers? Because I've never seen that. That was never even a thought. Or the white numbers. Tan numbers, in my opinion. Tan back. So you're saying get rid of the red and do a tan background. Black rims. I got black rims on my bike. I got a black frame, black rims, so that they're on there. That'll look. That's what I'm saying. I think this setup would look sick with it. Cause dude, the whole point of it was like I was trying to come up with like a hunter look. Like I bought a Cabela's cooler this past year, and it's the exact same color. And I was like, maybe I'll do a camo seat and do Hunter Orange number plates and replace all my red with Hunter Orange. Maybe that'd be a cool look. You guys know I'm a hunter. That's kind of where the whole thing came from. And like I said, I was kind of looking what was available, and you can get orange gloves, right? You can't get no red stuff. All the stuff's sold out. You can get orange gloves right now and I think those orange boots from Fox are available. All the black boots sold out. You can't even get a black helmet right now. Like, honestly, if I want a black helmet, I'm going to go buy it. I can't even get one from Fox because they're sold out. I got to go buy it from someone else. But it is what it is. I haven't bought a helmet in 20 years, but I'll do one to match my kit. All right, so let's see. Any other? Tan backgrounds, black rims. I'm just reading all you guys' comment. What is this? I don't even know how to say that. Chico. The brake and clutch for... and the engine cage is the master plastic colors. That could be sick. How do I even say that? That's not clear coat. What is that? I know what you're saying, like anodize it almost. I know what you're saying, like that. Dude, I've seen that, like where they do the brake calibers. Let me get this down so you guys can see me. You get that picture. Where they do the brake calibers in a like a tan brown like that. You can get that. Looks hard. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, the tan numbers look good. All right, so tan numbers, huh? I'm gonna have them fine tune the orange a little bit so it looks a little bit more orange, and then mess around. This is the first time we tried this, so I'm gonna have them play with it a little bit. Let's see what Eric D says. You could even do an orange helmet with black and orange goggles. You could, but I don't know if Fox has one. An orange. Actually, you know what? They probably do because of KTM. They probably do have something if it's available. See, that's the problem. It's hard to find to be able to get what you want. You're like, oh, I want this. And you go to a website, it's sold out, sold out, sold out. And like I said, when they do get a restock, if for some reason you must need to search a site every day because the day it comes in, it must go out. Because every time I get on the site, I'm like, oh, they got the black helmet back in, but it's sold out. I'm like, dang, I missed it. He said, I meant to set, no, meant tan number. Oh, wait. No, Crispy said, no, meant tan numbers. Tan numbers, in my opinion. Or he meant, no, you're just saying don't do the tan numbers. Okay, so he's saying do the white numbers. I got you. All right. Well, hey, we're going to play with it. Black or white around the numbers to outline the tan. Yep, could do that, Thomas Shea. All right, so we're going to play with it and just see what we can come up with. I was even thinking, but I don't think it would look right because I think if I was on a 250, you know, the 250 class is black backgrounds, white numbers. I was like, maybe that could be an option, just ace the orange and just do straight black with a hint of white and black backgrounds. But I'm like, I ride a 450, so they're supposed to have white backgrounds with black numbers, but I don't think the white backgrounds, I think the white backgrounds be too bright. So I'm sticking, we're going to try to make the orange work. I think the orange would be cool because I've never did it. Even though our homie, Jess is trying. He's not feeling it. I just need a change. You ever just change up things and you just, I don't know, feels good. Change feels good. I just need a different look. I feel like I played out the red gloves now. They're played. I need to switch it up. Have someone airbrush your helmet. You always can do that. That's true. You can get your helmet painted. That is very true, dude. I could just paint my helmet since I can't find a new one. All right. Well, hey, I appreciate the feedback, guys. I'm glad you guys are feeling the tan because it's definitely different than anything else. I've only had black bikes and white bikes. All my Hondas were black, and I had red. See, look, black, white, and red. There, I told you my colors, dude. My Hondas were either black or red, and then my Cowie originally, it was 50-50. I had a white front fender, and then the back end was black, so it was half black, half white. And then my Huskies were always white. So this is a big jump for me, getting out of the black, white, and the Hunter's look, dude. I'm going for the Hunter's look. 250. Wait, what's $250? To paint the helmet? Get a V2 tan helmet. Oh, I got you. You can jump down from a V3 to V2, $250. True, you can do that. If they probably sold out too, knowing them. Change is good. I agree. Me and Howard. All right. So let's, I appreciate that because that helps. I'm glad you guys like it because the last thing I do is go hard, come out with something, everybody be like, ooh, that looks horrible. What do you do that for? I think it looks sick, right? Mix it up. I seen like all the boys back in Cali are on black bikes, like Twitch, Wanky. Seems like the whole DBK is just, they're like the new militia. Everybody's black. Black bikes, black bikes. Can't go wrong with black. All right, let's look at these race results from the weekend. I know I put them up here. And I didn't even know it was a Triple Crown until I sat down to watch the race. I'm like, oh, it's Triple Crown, sweet. All right, so let's see how the 250 class went. What do you got? Any thoughts on the races? I know what we're probably all going to talk about in this 250 class is what happened in that last race. It's been all over the internet. Let me move this here for a second. So we got McAdoo with Mr. Consistent. 231. But dude, look at this. Look how consistent he was, and then look at the rest of the pack. Actually, this is not too bad. Like mid, it landed him a fourth, but look at this. 923, 4110. So look how, but that's kind of, it's like two good ones and a so-so one, and then I guess same thing. A really good one, a fourth ain't bad, and then a 10, still landing him second and third overall. So not bad at all. Kind of in the middle, getting them in the fourth, and then Smith 610.7, Lopez Faulkner. So Faulkner ends up with the 1:4:19. Consistency wins the Triple Crown. And it's true, huh? This reminds me of Loretta's, because Loretta's, you got 3 motos. And normally when one goes bad, it obviously, you could say it messes up your overall, because Jet ain't here to finish third. He got a 4-1, and then the 10 puts him in third. He wants to be up here. So it does, one bad moto does mess up your overall. But what'd you guys think of the crash? Because that's obviously, races were gnarly. Jet on another level. Sucks he made those simple mistakes, or he would have won all 3. Yeah, exactly. So think about it. Jet, he crashed in the start of Moto 1. He didn't fall on the first turn though, right? He fell on the first lap, couple turns in, and then in the second moto, the third moto, one where he came from the back, because he won the second moto. Third one, he came from back. He crashed in the start, I believe, first turn, right? So that just, man, that sucks. But what do you guys think about that crazy move at the end there when Lawrence cross jumped and took out Faulkner, which is not a career ending, but a season ending, at least a Supercross season. I'm sure he'll be healthy for outdoors with a collarbone injury, but he's definitely probably out for the Supercross series, which sucks. What'd you guys think? Do you think, obviously, all right, I'm not even going to say you guys think that he was just like, hey, screw it, I'm cutting across the track and going for it? Or do you think it was like full, like, just, I made a bad mistake. Let's see. Hit the top block, shot him to the right. I heard him say that, and did you guys watch the replay and see how much the top block moved? It wiggles. My thought is, I don't think the tough block could have threw him that far across. I think he came in. Did you watch him 2 laps coming into he came in 2 laps in a row through the whoops, like on edge, and I think he came in that last thing hot, and he was just going for the win. I honestly think he was probably a little out of control, and I don't think he was lined up right. Yeah, he hit the tough block, but I think he was lined up wrong. And I think right when he left the lip, you saw him look over his shoulder. He was like, oh, crap. I don't think it was intentional by any means. I don't think no one would ever do that. Like, why? Because you're not only putting another rider at risk, you're putting yourself at risk, and nobody wants to take themselves out of the championship. So I don't think it was intentional at all. I think he got squirrely in the whoops a little bit, railed the torn, went for the pass, wasn't really lined up perfectly for the thing, clipped the tough block. But I think more than clipping the tough block, I think it was the angle he was leaving that lip, and it just shot him off to the right. And I think he knew right when he left the lip that he was like, oh no. So definitely, it just sucks. And you could tell by the interview, he was totally bummed and sorry that it happened, and he doesn't want to be that guy. And so I know that never feels good to knock someone or do that. You know what I mean? When it's your fault, you're like, oh God. You know what I mean? Because people still give him crap. I saw everybody calling him stupid on the internet and just ripping them for it. And I don't think by any means that was intentional. But bummer by any means, especially since Faulkner's out. That's the worst part of the whole incident. Yeah, it sucked for both of them for the race, but worse for Faulkner, who's going to have to watch the rest of the season from the stands. That's what really sucks. So bummer. So hopefully he gets healed up quick and can get, cross-rutted after the whoops. He got squirrely in the whoops 2 laps in a row because I was like, oh. And then that last one, I think it was kind of like, dude, he's racing the win. So I think he came in there hard, got squirrely in the whoops, railed that corner, was like, dude, I'm getting him. And it was just a little bit off of his line and just barely touched that tough block and was just like, oh no, I'm not going where I should. And he looked right over his shoulder the instant he took off and was like, where's he at? Oh no, we're hitting. And it was too late. So bummer. So I hopefully everybody don't rip them too bad because you get ripped up these days online, no matter what you do. All right, let's look at the 450 class here. Yeah, Howard said definitely not intended. I agree 100% with that. Grant's saying he's young. Tone it down a notch, first 5 laps. Yeah. I think, these dudes are, I can't wait to see the East shootout. Yeah, Jet and Craig. Hey, that's going to be a good one. That's a good point there. That'll be a fun race to watch. Hopefully everybody's healthy for that. Nobody gets hurt in the meantime. We can watch that go down. Jet versus Craig. That will be a good one. All right, let's see here. 450 class. I do think Jet, he'll learn. Here's the deal. You learn every weekend. These guys are learning week by week. Even when you're at a top level, racing at the top of the sport, you're still learning week after week. So I think he's making those adjustments, realizing like, hey, he can still settle in for the first lap, watch everybody, and then make some cleaner moves, smarter moves, and not have to be overly aggressive or, things like that happen. You end up taking yourself out and then hurting a friend. That sucks. All right, this thing's messing with me. All right, let's look at 450 class. Here we got Tomac coming out on top again. I would say this is pretty consistent right here, 3.22. And then Anderson, but dude, look how sick this is here. 6.11, and I think he would have won the first moto if he would look. So think about that. If Anderson didn't come into Malcolm because he crashed into Malcolm on the first moto, he ended up putting back in 6. He potentially would have went 1-1-1, but a bad decision by Anderson, getting a little too aggressive with Malcolm. Malcolm's a big dude. You ain't gonna come bump that guy out of the line. I think he didn't realize he went in and thought he was going to nudge him out of the way, and it looked like Malcolm was leaned into him and just knocked Anderson down. So I was like, But Webb getting the win. So that's good to see him back up, 4.4. That's pretty consistent too, 1.44. Sexton, 4.35, not bad. Malcolm right here, 5. I think Malcolm, what was Malcolm in? He was winning the first moto, right? Yeah. I don't think he would have won, though. I think he would have got second. He was winning, but I think Anderson was faster, and I think Anderson would have passed him if he didn't get impatient. Should have been a little more patient, went for a cleaner pass. But, hey, like I said, these dudes are racing to win. Ain't nobody thinking about, hey, I'm going to wait. They're just going for it, and sometimes they think they got it, and it backfires on them. But still good to see Malcolm up there pretty consistent week after week. Nipping away at those podiums. Barsha 2.76, and then Ferrandez 9.58. I think Ferrandez crashed, right? Yeah, then he ran up the back of somebody. Who did he run in the back of? He ran in the back of somebody. That one corner kind of it had the inside line and it squared off super gnarly. And a lot of guys, the outside, in my opinion, was way faster. Obviously, because the people that's what happened to Ferrandez. I think he railed the outside and ran up the butt of somebody. And it happened to, I think somebody did it in 250 class too. I think it was Martin. I think Martin did it to somebody too. All right, so let me see. Get a little feedback from you guys. Malcolm sneaking in there. Barsha in 6th. I heard his name combo today. I totally forgot to download the points. Should have looked at the 450 points just to see where we're at. But obviously Tomac's still up front. And I think he opened it up a little bit now. What is he got? I think he might be about a 6-point lead or so. It's still up in the air though. And then, but yeah, I should have downloaded the 250s because now we're 2 races in, kind of see where they were. Yeah, we got William here. Much love, brother. Bikes over banging. What up? What up? Got William jumping in. Brandon ran up. Yeah. Oh yeah. So, yeah. It was Braden. You're right. Yeah. So it was Fernandez and Braden. Yep. So you guys are watching. You know what's going down. Did you fall asleep during the races? No, I actually made it. They're on my time now. I'm making it through, dude. I'm cool when they start on normal time, but I can't make it on the East Coast one. Anyway, yeah, wasn't it? It was. Yeah, it was. It was Braden. Totally remember now. So Fernandez got all hot out of that corner and ran in the back of Braden. And then, like I said, Martin did it to someone else in the 250. So guys are getting aggressive. But hey, I think Anderson, we talked about this last. I think Anderson, I think Tomac ain't going to be easy to beat by any means, but I think Anderson is the guy to watch right now. He's on fire. So, and he's fun to watch. So, been fun watching week after week. So, I feel like, did I miss? Oh, there was no heat. I was going to say, did I miss the heat races? There was none. Yeah, you missed them. There was 3 mains. I missed the heat races the week before, and I still haven't caught up on them. So maybe this week, if I get a little time, I'll kick on the heat races from 2 weeks ago and catch up. But anyway, we can jump in, do a couple questions if we got any. If not, we can wrap it up. But whatever. What are you guys talking? You guys give me some feedback. What do you think? Who's your guy? Anderson or Tomac? Let me get some feedback from you guys. Who's your 450 guy first? Who do you think is gonna win the championship? Anderson or Tomac? What do you got? Anybody? Maybe it's delayed here. Anybody? Yeah, man, it's my stuff delayed. I got dial-up or something. I ain't getting your responses quick enough. All right, Grant. Money is on Anderson. We got it 50-50 here. ET. Moto Saturday. Hey, Brian, what up, brother? Where you guys riding at? What is Saturday? Is there a track open? Actually, I think it's supposed to rain this weekend, though. I could have swore, because I was looking at the schedule, how many days I could work on the new project, and I was like, all right, I got all the way till Friday, because I need to go take my deer stand down on Friday. So I'm trying to work on the new rental for the next 3 days. Friday I was going to take down the deer stand because it was going to rain on Saturday. That's why I was like, all right, I'm getting the stand down before it rains. I'm trying to do it while it's warm, before it gets cold again, because we ain't out of winter yet. All right, so Jason's saying Anderson, Team Fry. So it looks like Anderson. Oh, we got another Tomac. Another Tomac. I think it's a 50-50 split. Chris, Big Feist is Tomac. Ampton Kingsville. Brian saying Ampton Kingsville's open, slight chance in the AM. They're open that early? I thought they were open the second week. I was planning on, that's why I started getting the graphics on. I was like, man, I thought the second week of March is when everyone was opening. So I was like, all right, I got to get the bike finalized so I can go ride second week of March. All right, I'm going to play that one by ear. We'll see. I'll have to check on the rain and see how much work we got done. Painters start on Monday, so I got to have all my stuff done before the painters get there. All right, Anderson. I'm going with Anderson. That's my guy, 2-1. I'm going with Anderson. All right, so let's see. What day is Eric D saying? What is a good day? If this is a question, we're going to pop it up like we normally do. And if you got a question and I missed it, throw it back up. We only got a couple minutes. We got a few minutes left. Throw it back up. That way I won't even scroll back. Look at my hair right now, dude. Freaking squirrely looking, huh? Freaking fuzzy wuzzy over here. I need to get out the clippers, dude. What is a good way to stay focused on the track? Life's getting crazy with school and work. I want to stay on track. on track so I could graduate. Oh, here we go. I thought you were talking about the moto track. What is a good way to stay focused and on track? Oh, on track. I was thinking, what is a good way to stay focused on the track? See how I threw the in there without even it being there? All right, good way to stay focused and stay on track. Like, things are getting hard with school, and I need to stay on track so we can graduate. Stay on track. See, what always kept me on track is passion. But I don't know if you're passionate about school as I am about riding dirt bikes. But for me, passion's always kept me on track. I've always loved what I've did, so I'm like, out of the love of it, I'm like, I want to do the best I can, so I'm going to work hard at it. So that's kept me on track. But for you, where maybe you don't have the same passion for school, but maybe you do. Maybe you're like, passion, I want to graduate, I want to do good. I mean, maybe that's enough to keep you on track. But dude, I know you're a Christian. Pray up to the Lord, brother. Tell the Lord to give you strength and keep you on track. Lean into God and help God to give you strength that's greater than yours. I've used that my whole career too. I'm like, it ain't just me no more. God, give me strength. I need something that's beyond mine. So hey, I know you get in the prayer room and pray it up. So man, I would connect with God to keep you on track. If you're passionate about like graduating and graduating with good grades, I feel like passion always can drive anybody and keep anybody on track. So hopefully that helps. But maybe even just taking like a little inventory, since, dude, you only got to May. You ain't got much time left. So maybe just taking these next couple months and just saying, hey, what are we at? March, April, May. So what do you got? 2.5 months, 3 months max before you graduate. Maybe you just need to say, hey, for these next 2.5 months, I'm just going to shut everything down and give myself 100% to studying and class. And just think about that. 2.5 months of your life, or 3 months, whenever, I don't know if you're graduating mid-May, end of May, whatever, is this much. It's so little of your life. If you can just focus for that much, you will have a way better result. And that's how I've always even looked at like training. Like when X Games was coming up, I'm like, yo, X Games is in 2 months. These next 2 months, I'm going to give it everything I got, 110 for 2 months, as hard as I can. And then when it was over, I chilled. Went back to down a bit. You could take that same approach. Say, hey, these next 2-3 months, I'm going to just shut everything off and grind until I graduate at the top, or just graduate, whatever the goal is, And then that 2.5 months is over, 3 months is over, and then back it down and chill a little bit. So maybe just get in that mindset. All right, let me pull that one down. Question, you think Roxon mixes... All right, let me get you up here. Let me see. Question, you think if Roxon mixes it up by switching teams as Tomac and Anderson, will he be better, or is he calling it the end of the year? Man, it's hard to tell, dude. I don't know. He's definitely struggling now. Like, I feel like he started off pretty good, and then it's just feel like it's gotten worse every week for him. And I don't know. I think maybe he's just in a different place mentally. Who knows? It's hard to tell. Like, the dude's got talent. We all know that. But he is struggling a little bit. I don't know. Maybe it could help. You never know. Like, dude, maybe he could kind of have that refresh that Tomac and Anderson got, like having that new start, that change that we were all talking about. Change is good. Kind of like starting a new chapter book, turning a new page, turning over a new leaf. So maybe, hey, you never know. Definitely got the talent. Definitely got the skills. But I don't know. I almost feel like he's got the family started now. I don't know. Who knows? And then you got Sexton's kind of like the new, I would say, the new up and comer on the team. You know what I'm saying? Like they're both on the same team. Sexton's definitely younger and probably performing a little bit better this year. So who knows how much longer we'll see Roxon around? He could. Who knows? I don't know. He might just be like, hey, I did what I've done and tried my best, and maybe I'm just going to hang out with my family. I wouldn't be surprised, and I still would respect him with all the respect in the world. I was hoping he'd get that championship and have that cool comeback story of everything he's been through, but it's not easy, dude. The class gets harder and harder every year, so he's doing his best. I don't know. Sometimes you're like, is he even trying? Sometimes you're like, look like he just gave up, and that's maybe he did. Maybe sometimes he's just over it. Who knows? The mental game and being competitive is tough. And it's sometimes I believe like it's almost harder mentally sometimes than it is physical, because physically your body heals, your body can do what it needs to do, it's strong. So it's not a physical thing. I think it's probably more of a mental thing, because what goes on up here usually plays itself out. So if you're not thinking right over here, things aren't going right. That's why those who are confident and thinking right are usually seeing better results than those who are just defeated in the head. So it can play itself out in your life, in anything, dude. That's why I think it's so important to have a strong mental game and be confident. And I think we can see that in a ton of different racers. As soon as they get that good finish, all of a sudden, boom, boom, you start seeing them up there every week, because it's just a boost of confidence. All right, let's see. Brian's saying, hit me up. Yeah, he says, hit me up and let me know, Anderson, if he could stay off the ground. I'm with you on Anderson. I know, huh? He's fun to watch, though, dude. He looks like the champion he used to be. So, and I feel like everyone kind of was like, oh, Anderson ain't got it no more. And they kind of wrote him off because he came back that in 2019, didn't look like the same Anderson. So it's good to see him back. All right, says trade some Northeast KZ for some riding lessons. All right. We got some. Wait, so Northeast Kansas whitetail hunting for some riding lessons. I'm down. Let's do it, dude. I'm down with that. I love hunting. Hey, and another thing. Wait, I just had a thought, and now I totally forgot what I was going to tell you guys. Oh, I posted the video. It's just GoPro footage. But anyway, I talked about the trail ride I did in New York for way too long. I finally posted it. I sat down and just real quick edit, and nothing special. It was just 5 minutes of me ripping through the woods. But if you just want to go see what the terrain was like out, it was in, I think it was called Remsen, New York or something. But anyway, upstate New York. The best trail rides I've ever ridden, I'll be honest with you. So fun. And just tight stuff, downhills, uphills, rocks, roots. And I was on a KTM, 2-stroke 250, but it was gosh, I don't even remember what kind of bike it was. It was like half trials bike, half enduro bike. They had a name for it. Oh, I think it's called Free Ride? Free Ride? Does that sound right? Does anybody know what bike I'm talking about? KTM Free Ride? Is that one of their bikes? It looks like a trials bike. The thing was so light, I felt like I was riding a mountain bike. If I had trails like that here to where I could ride all the time, I would seriously have that bike in the collection for trail riding only. So fun. And yeah, Free Ride, so I was right. Dude, anyone who likes trail riding, I recommend that bike. Seriously, so fun. Super soft. I was able to wheelie. Dude, I could wheelie like if there was a log laying across, and I'm not talking about a little log. I'm talking about like a big old fat tree laying in the trail. I could just wheelie it and it would just click click off the thing like nothing. There was boulders up some of these trails. This thing would just straight across it like nothing. It was seriously if I had my moto bike, it wouldn't have been that fun. It was only fun because I was on the right machine. And that's important, having the right setup. It's like if you take a freestyle bike out to the motor track, it sucks. Same thing. You take a moto bike out on the trails, it's not as fun. You got to have the trail bike for the trails. And that is the trail bike, in my opinion. First time I ever got to ride one. And I was thinking when they gave it to me, I'm like, these dudes are setting me up, dude. They're giving me this. I don't like 2-strokes. I'm a 4-stroke guy. Why give me this 252 stroke? I'm thinking, I'm going to be struggling the whole time. All these dudes are on 450s. And everyone was telling me how gnarly the trails were. They're like, oh, you're going on the trail ride with all, because it was basically the camp was moto camp and off-road camp. So half moto, half enduro. And all the enduro coaches wanted to take out the moto guys the last day. And the guys who did it the year before were like, don't do it. It sucks. It's too gnarly. Your bike's going to get jacked up. Those dudes are going to take you on the gnarliest stuff just to laugh at you. So I'm thinking in my head, dude, they're giving me this 252 stroke. They're going to clown me. I'm probably not going to be able to make it up nothing. I'm going to be looking like a goon. But, dude, they were hooking me up. They were actually in my favor. I got on this thing. It was dude, if you listen to the video, it's going lugging like a 4-stroke, but it was a 2-stroke. Unbelievable. Super fun. I seriously, I felt like a little kid again. It was so fun. All right, so Tommy Shea saying, yeah, M7 did that kit. So it's basically the same kit I have. We just changed out the color. But, yeah, we might eventually change the design. But for now, I was like, let's just change the color. And then I got to get my buddy traction to do a custom seat cover. Got to see if we can get the camo with the orange hunting stripes on there. I think it'd be sick, right? Get the little hunting bike, dude. Come on, mix it up here. All right, man. So we're pretty much here to the end. If I miss any questions, throw it up here at the end. We'll wrap it up. If not, hey, thanks for always being here, guys. Thanks for subscribing. If you have not, jump on there. If you like this stuff, give us a thumbs up. If you guys are here week after week, that's the best way you can help the channel, is just give us a thumbs up. So appreciate that. Nobody else has any questions. We'll be back same time, same place next week, 7 p.m. Central Time. And where's the races this weekend? Does anybody know? We're just in Arlington now. Where are we going? We'll watch the races. Talk about those. No worries, Howard. Thanks for being here, brother. Yeah, we'll talk about the races. Chop it up. See what else is going down. And keep you filled in. Daytona. All right. Hey, that's going to be a good one. So looking forward to that. All right. I'll shoot you a text, Brian, and figure out this weekend. Maybe do some riding. And but Daytona will be sick. Ooh, that's a gnarly track. All right, guys. Much love. Ride safe. Stay blessed. And I will see you next week. Peace out.